And we are back, folks, with part 3 of the Plotter Ghost versus Mobius 1 match. Let us get underway. And I will make sure I am streaming for you, JD, so that you can see my screen. There we go.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ben, for that introduction, and excited for game 3, baby.
It has been very evenly matched between these two players.
We missed the second game. There's a riveting back and forth, intense.
I have many thanks to both of these participants for picking other maps that we have not yet seen played yet.
Yes.
We got Team Moats, a very unique map that I'm excited about in our pool. Notice that there is not much in the way of resources on this little island, but it is quite defensible. Quite a lot on the back, which on a 1v1 can be very easily walled on either side. So it's a pretty defensible map, as are all of our pools, or all of our map pool. And so I'm excited to see what we'll do. Mobius has picked Vikings, and we have the Lithuanians for Plotter Ghost.
Yeah, Vikings versus Lithuanians. You have what was known as the classic water map, and what's going on in these fancy introductions as Mobius goes forward through the hill. Where is he going?
I think he is not even bothering with the little island, and he is sending his woodvilles back right away.
Interesting. And oh gosh. And that is a bill pick. That's a bill pick. Yep.
I think the Bill still wins that fight. He did get Loom pretty fast.
Definitely should get that bill pick.
No, he's gonna lose that because Moby's got Loom immediately.
Oh, this is intense. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I totally thought that was a loss. Well, what I would like to see for cheese strats is for Mobius to wall in his opponent. That would be epic.
and then use boats to raid him.
Use log boats to castle is just completely surround him until he dies. That would be the best thing ever in this map. Will it probably happen? No, but that would be cool.
Let the dream live, though. It could. Vikings is a unique pick. I haven't seen Mobius play it too much. It's not popular as a closed map civ, if I'm correct.
The only thing, I mean, Vikings has always been a solid pick due to its high economy boosts of free handcart or wheelbarrow handcart, but with all the new civs coming out, there's, in my opinion, very, very many more other civs that have similar effects, but does better with their units. And as we know, Lithuanians is this new civ who, has an extra food and really good knights. So I don't see handcart, wheelbarrow really paying out that much, unless water is in play. And it's interesting how Plotter has chosen to dock first. You cannot make fish traps in Dark Age, but we'll see how he uses that fish.
There are a couple shore fish, but the water here it's not very plentiful. They're not grouped up that much. We will see what his intentions are with that.
Yeah, moving to the right, going to scout. I want to see if Mobius. Okay, he's going right. I want to see if he can run across that land.
I think he can. I think the map gen is hardwired to do that. In my testing, there's always a way through. So I do think that is a small gap.
Yeah, he actually passed there. I'd be really interested to see if that is not interesting. I don't know if that is. You're saying that little spot of land will be usable?
Yeah, I when I was picking the maps, I tested everything a bunch, and there was always a way through for both players. Obviously, that's a much smaller way through. I think a small, like, one tile wall could fix that up. But the back is pretty defensible.
Yes.
All right, Mobius with the aggressive.
Here comes another. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, he let the.
Oh. Oh, what a play!
Yeah. The scout's trapped in there now. Come on, you can get it. Get it.
Nice.
All right. He is trapped in there.
That is definitely an advantage Mobius. Because now... Oh, interesting, the barracks.
He might be thinking of doing some sort of drush. I know that's pretty common with Lithuanians. Or Lithuanians.
Yeah. I mean, as we all know, the title of this tournament is Low Arena, so I'm not really thinking that Drush would be... Oh, he's on his way to fuel, so I'm not thinking that Drush would be the play, but we'll see. And it looks like Moose is definitely going for a dock approach, which is going to be very interesting.
Is he going to do what you were hoping for and build longboats in Castle Age?
It's hard to know. The fast castle, what do you call it, build order for Plotter Goes is way ahead.
Yeah, he's making use of that extra food. Like, he's going to be ready to go.
So I'm not sure exactly the play. It is interesting. Mobius did get enough gold now. Oh, please drop a dock. It has to be for a dock, right?
I think he will.
Uh-oh. I've done a very classic mistake of the villager collected swordfish and now it's walking all the way back.
Oh, okay, he got it. He got it. He was waiting for it.
Oh, Ford Blacksmith. No one's ever seen this strategy before. The Ford Blacksmith on Team Moats. What a play. Okay, so I would like to see a spear snab that little guy.
I think he's saving every bit of wood he can.
What's tricky about these games is do you go, and it looks like Slaughter's going forward? Interesting wood spot. Ooh. Dude, just imagine if a demo, that would be cool.
Well, I mean, if Mobius does build ships, that shuts down the entirety of his wood. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. I do not like that move at all. Well, what I was saying was, what's interesting about these maps...
Mobius actually clicking up to castle before Plotter by buying a lot.
Yeah, massive market abuse. Is... what was I going to say? Oh, it's hard to prioritize whether you want the dock at home first or the dock at the opponent first. And right now, it looks like...
Looks like he did, Mobius did fall victim and click the
oh,
fish.
No. Mobius, no.
Oh, no, he saw it again.
Okay, spearmen are out. Doing cheeky things. Poke, 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 dead.
Got him.
Calculated.
There it is.
Okay. There's the dock, and I'm pretty sure that Potter has no awareness of this at all. Now, I think what would be the smart thing to do is delete that house next to...
No, he has no idea.
He has no idea, but depending on how long he wants to wait, and depending on how long he plans this out, I think that... Yeah, I mean, maybe it's fine. 0 on food. Wow, Mobius, that's a
very... I think he's going for longboats.
I think he does too, but you could at least put some food down. In these circumstances, when you have this much time,
yep,
I think
longboat's coming out.
Yeah, I think that you should prioritize the university right away. I think that's always a good move. I think then it still comes back to eco, and this is a very eco-less build.
I would think Mobius does, I think, know that Plotter's wood is up there. Let me check.
Did Mobius sell his stone?
He does.
Oh no,
he did.
Mobius, what are you doing?
No, he's...
You know, the reason why I think of this is that if I am in Potter's shoes, I mean, obviously I'm Lithuanians. Obviously I want to go for knights.
Here
Obviously I
come
want
the
to go for
longboats.
monastery.
We'll see. Yep,
Obviously I want to go
monastery's
for
coming up.
monastery. And if I counterattack, that could be the game. Here we go. The denial.
I mean, just like that, he loses his whole wood. Oh, okay, he's running. That's good. That's smart.
Engage the spearman because he's actually going to. Okay, run away. Oh man. Good micro. Good micro. This is crazy. See, the right thing to do right now, if you are Plotigos, is you have to run to the opponent. And luckily, he has his barracks forward. Or not his barracks, sorry, his stable forward. So that is going to be a huge difference. Now, Mobius is building a counter stable, which
Ooh, that gold is very vulnerable.
And it's hard. It's hard to know what to do because Mobius can deny the gold, which he has not seen yet, or he can try to deny all exit. And I think he's doing the best he can with what he sees because he did get locked in, I think. So
He really needs oh, there we go. That's good.
Oh man, that was big. For sure is
The and opposing dock coming down.
opposing dock. I love this so much, and I don't know if it's the right play to be honest, because if you are being denied, pretty much all your well, it's not being denied all the way, but
Well, Mobius needs to. He's okay. Those. Oh man.
Okay, this is the dock. If I am Mobius, I definitely want to counter dock right now on your own. But
He doesn't have
what do you think
the.
of it?
But he has the wood for it.
Yeah, and he's Viking, so it costs really, really cheap to just throw down 100 wood dock.
Unfortunately, Mobius has not scouted the gold. There's the perfect
Oh,
inlet
that
for
is
it. Like
so disappointing.
If you look at the base, you can see where it probably is. It's one gap.
Yeah, he should be able to figure that out, and I don't know why he hasn't gone there. Okay, the counterattack is in on his base though.
Oh, yep.
Counterattack is in. How is he going to control this? Okay, he did get it down eventually. I don't believe. Yeah, no relics have been collected, so. Okay, we're in the messy game.
Here we go. He is doing what? What a play.
If Mobius is going for a castle counter, which would be interesting. I think honestly, if Mobius were to wall this up, oh no, the garrison. Oh gosh.
Just keep doing farms. They can't approach. But I think we have to commend Plotter for not many. I don't know who would immediately think of forward dock transport ship over when attacked by Viking longboats.
Very smart attack. And he's trying to escape.
Oh, yeesh.
So
that's rough.
Okay, so what is it? This.
Ooh, that is his entire economy.
Mobius. You still have a chance of winning this. I think the count.
Whoa!
Mobius! GG is called.
I can't help but think that's a premature
Like, you had
GG.
so many options there.
Like, oh man. I mean, you have a
GG's
hard time dealing
called.
with those knights, but yeah, that's it. I guess
Mobius.
he was not expecting the knight transport ship move.
Well, nobody expects it, but it's just, oh. Looking at the civs and looking at the way it is, I can see where Mobius decided to call it. But anyway, I mean, GG, well played to Potter Ghost. A very, very exciting set. kind of disappointing end.
I
And
I think they were both
fun.
pretty evenly matched. Certainly the most. I think the closest games that I've watched so
Yeah,
far.
absolutely the closest. I mean, it's just so hard to know what to do.
I I I get why Mobius got a little frustrated perhaps at the end, but he had a lot of resources to be able to adapt from that.
It is what it is.
But
It would have been an exciting game. I think him controlling the water definitely would all like the later the game goes, he always has a chance. It's just always hard to know how far behind you'll be with I don't know, it's hard to know.
I do think that the perhaps the game changer was not seeing the gold or thinking to look for it there in that little inlet.
Yeah, not seeing the gold was definitely a disappointing sight. I mean, he had Bodcanero, he had the only thing he was missing was ballistics, and he could have easily denied gold and just kept, two ships on the front denying everything else because he escaped with what, two villagers on that woodline now? Is that what Plotter Ghost had?
He has no
On that,
wood. He
on
has
the
no wood at
outside wood.
all. Oh no, okay, there it is. He's got
It was five.
five right there.
So he
Yeah.
still has, yeah, he was able to somewhat get wood, but yeah, just absolutely crazy.
What a game. Well, thanks to all of you that tune into this, and thanks to JD for being my co-caster on these long games that were good, and thanks to Mobius and Plotter for giving their best, and we will see you all for the next round of Lord of the Arena.